welcome to my channel. If you have made your way over from Jenn's channel, my name is Boo and I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you have been here for a while, thank you, your support means the world to me. Today's video is a collaboration with the fabulous ImJennx. If you don't know who Jenn is, please go check out her channel after you watch this video. I will leave a link in the description and I will also pop a little bubble up here that you can click on. I promise you won't regret it, as Jenn produces the most amazing and unique sim videos, as well as some other games from time to time, such as Stardew Valley and Minecraft. And if you are someone who enjoys watching Twitch streams, Jenn does that too. So yeah, speak of jack of all trades. Now you may be wondering what is going on in this video. Well, the lovely Jenn recently reached out to me to collaborate and she had this fantastic idea. I am creating a family as well as a backstory for them, and Jenn will be creating a home for them in her video based on my Sims and their story. I thought this idea was super unique and beautiful, as it allows us to truly get involved in this family's life, and through this we can imagine their past and future together. If you have been around for a while, you guys would know I get super involved in my Sims' lives, so this collaboration felt really special to me, as it really allowed me to make a connection with these Sims and their family, and I hope you feel the same way once this video is finished. Now, to get into my Sims' lives, I'd love to tell you all a little bit about each Sim. First, let's start with the Sim on my screen. This is David Bier. David grew up in the busy world of Mount Komorebi with his family. David was an only child, and thus he was very easily influenced by his parents' morals and values. When David was 17, his family invited in an exchange student to share their home for about a year. This Sim is the next Sim that you'll see me create, Sophie. Over this year, David and Sophie shared David's home in Mount Komorebi. They found themselves growing closer and fonder of each other's company, and although they both shared romantic feelings, they did not pursue any relationship, as they knew this would only end in heartbreak and sadness when Sophie eventually had to go home. So with different values and the fact that they would soon be apart again, they made the decision to remain friends only. At early 18, Sophie had returned to her hometown, and a short while after, she found herself falling pregnant to a new boyfriend. Unfortunately, she was kicked from her home for this, and her boyfriend wanted nothing to do with her or the baby. She was left single and with no choice but to ask friends for help. She contacted David on a whim, thinking his family could help support her financially during this time, but unfortunately, David's parents were not happy with Sophie's actions and refused to help her. This was when David decided to take all of his savings and leave home to support his friend Sophie. They decided to put what money they had together to buy a home, and thus starting their adventure together. David and Sophie raised Sophie's daughter, Olivia, who you'll see next, together as their own, and after about a year they decided to stop kidding themselves and make things official, and thus they started dating. They both knew this was risky with a child involved, however, lucky their love has only blossomed. A few years later, they welcomed another daughter into the family, Edith, who is now 2. David and Sophie are expecting their third baby really soon. Now this family are living in Henford-on-Bagley, making what money they can to support themselves. I can imagine they would sell eggs and vegetables at the farmer's market on the weekends to get by and also feed themselves off the land. This is not the life either couple envisioned for themselves growing up, but they could not imagine anything better for themselves now. The two girls get along so well like a house on fire, and I'm sure they'll be ever so welcoming to their newest sibling as well. And that's my family. I hope you think that they really suit this lifestyle and the backstory I gave them, and although they are both from very different worlds, in the beginning it doesn't mean that they can't find common values to raise their own kids with. I really love how this family turned out, and I am also in love with the house that Jenn built for them. I think it is super fitting for the family because they don't have a lot of money, so even though it is quite a large lot of land with a lot of farm stuff around, both the girls share a bedroom. The crib is in the main family room. They don't have like an excessive amount of space, but they do what they can, and I think it's beautiful. It is so warm and comforting, and I really think it speaks for the backstory and the family we've created today. I really love how this family turned out. I think they are just the cutest people ever. I did base the parents, Sophie and David, on a real life couple of friends that I have where they sort of have a similar upbringing with no pregnancy involved because they're still very young. But I have two Sims from different cultures and they have had lots of struggles in life wanting to be a couple because, you know, David's family really wanted him to be with a woman from the same culture, and Sophie's family was, I guess, a little bit confused why she was dating such like a city going guy when she just wants to live out, you know, at the farm in the bush and things like that. So I really wanted to use this couple to bring them together, and I really hope they see this and enjoy it as well. With the children, I did mix with ImJennx to get them. However, as you can see when we do Olivia, I did change her face slightly because I don't actually have another sim to use for like her genetic father. So I just decided to adjust a few of her facial features so she doesn't look exactly like Sophie. But to be honest, I kind of feel like she did end up looking like a Sophie mini-me anyway. And I also decided to dress the family in yellow. Well, the girls anyway. I had already dressed David when I decided to do this. I think the yellow just looks really beautiful on Sophie, and then I found these matching toddler and child dresses for the girls, and I thought they were just like super cute. But anyway guys, I am gonna wrap up the voiceover now. Once again, if you do like this video, please also check out Jenn's video where she made the house. I honestly cannot wait to see it. The house is super adorable and super fitting, and I can't wait to hear what she has to say about it and her process that went into building it. I think it is just super lovely. And also just a shout out to Jenn, because when she first pitched this idea to me, she did allow me to pick which part I wanted to play in the collab, and of course I picked the CAS side because if you watch my Let's Plays, you'll know that I am not a builder and I'm not very good at building when I do try to be one. So I was very thankful that she allowed me the option to do the CAS side of things, and she took the short straw there and did the house. But I am really grateful that she allowed me to do the CAS side and she did the building, because I feel like the family and the house together were just like super perfect. And honestly, I really love the house she built. It is so perfect. So please don't forget to check out Jenn's video after this one. To Jenn, thank you so much for collaborating with me. I had such a blast making this video. I had such a fun time envisioning what this family would become, and I really appreciate all your patience with me while we got this done. You are an absolute legend, and I wish you all the best and all the support on your channel moving forward. Thank you to everyone who watched. I am going to wrap up here. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and also subscribe if you're new and you did like this video as well. All of your support means the world to me, and I would love to hear in the comments below what your favorite sim was and how you think this family will evolve moving forward into the future. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoy the rest of this video. I am just going to play it out with some music, but don't click off yet because there is some more clips at the end of the family in the house, so I hope you enjoy. Bye!